Alright, so today it's my speech one, obviously, and we're going to be talking about water sports. So I probably should have made this a little better on the speech one, but my favorite thing, or I'm starting to talk about water sports as they're like one of my favorite things to do. It's my main thing in the summer. I've done them forever. I'm telling you guys about them today because I want you guys to try them. And if you go to the lake, these are some of the things you could do, and I'll teach you about them today. So first off, I've done these for 10 years. The first one we'll talk about is wakeboarding. So wakeboarding is the very first sport that I ever did. It's super fun. It's compared to all the other ones we'll talk about today, this one you can get very high in the air, as you can see here. You can do 360s, flips, all types of stuff with wakeboarding. It's probably one of the more harder sports to get really good at, but it's fairly easy, just like the rest, to learn. So basically with wakeboarding, you have a board and you have a rope. The boat tows you for the most part. You're just kind of going along with that, and that's basically what wakeboarding is. You're just following the boat and doing your own thing. Secondly, we'll talk about slalom skiing, and a lot of people think about winter skiing, but this is a little different. As slalom skiing, you're going a little bit faster. You're going about 36 miles an hour according to Water Ski Magazine, and the boat is at a progressive 25 mile an hour speed, but when you're turning and curving or cutting, you're coming in, you're going out, and you're reaching a maximum velocity of 36. And slalom skiing is very hard, or it can hurt you very bad, but it's also a very fun sport if you get good at it. It's kind of harder to learn, but it is a great sport. But just like wakeboarding, you have a board, except it's a little bit slimmer compared to a wakeboard, and your feet are pointed forward like this instead of shoulder width apart. And yeah, and then so that's pretty much all it is for slalom skiing. The third sport is personally my favorite, and this is wake surfing. So wake surfing is the only water sport on here that you can do without a rope. So it's kind of complicated how it all works. So first off, you have to have a boat that can produce a wake, which is waves practically that can push you forward, and these boats are fairly expensive, but if you can get one, it's very fun. So first off, with wake surfing, you're going to start out just like how you would with a wakeboard. You're going to have the rope right in front of you, but except you're not going to be binded in like you would be on a wakeboard. You're going to be loosely, kind of just loosely going. And so right when the boat goes, you dig your heels in and you just go up with the boat, and you just trail along with it. And so then once the wave is big enough, it'll push you, and then you can let go of the rope and you're on your own. And then surfing is a little bit more relaxed. You're not going nearly as fast. You're only going about 9 miles an hour compared to wakeboarding and skiing. You're going about 20 to 25. So personally, I don't really use a life jacket for this anymore because I've done it for years and it's awesome. So I mean, there's really no point in being too safe, I guess. But if you're trying that, I would definitely recommend a life jacket. And then lastly, I'll talk to you guys about tubing. Tubing is an inflatable tube that is pulled behind the boat, and everyone loves tubing. Everyone can do it, all shapes and sizes, kids, adults. It's very fun. My favorite thing about tubing is you can have a person next to you on your own tube, or you can have multiple tubes, and you can keep just doing your own thing. I mean, it's fun. The boat pulls you. It's a lot more faster than most. So yeah. So today I told you about all four of my favorite water sports. They're all great. Try every single one of them if you can. I'll continue to do water sports for the next for the next 10 years, or for as long as I can, and next time you guys go to lake, make sure you try something. Thank you.